Happy Saturday, brothers and sisters. As you can see, not from the usual place. Today I decided that I'll be doing my workout from home. And so I'm full of with energy because I would like to share a few ideas with you. So basically, if you do not know too much about me, in the last few years and especially in the last few months, I've been really doubling down on this whole thing. I've been experimenting with all these self-improvement habits and self-improvement stuff, if you will. So basically, since my mid-teens, I would say since my 14th and 15th, I just really started to experiment with all these health habits, with all the self-improvement habits, no fat cold showers. And so basically, currently, where I got to in my life is that I just really doubled down with monk mode. And so currently where I am at this very moment is I'm living like a freaking monk, brother. So currently I do not watch any type of media, meaning that I'm not watching YouTube. I'm not using social media. I'm not, basically I also cut reading too. And the only media, or would say the only information that is coming to me is from my natural environment and also from my business, basically from my phone calls mostly. And so also nutrition wise, I'm doing like a very dopamine detox approach. I'm doing one meal a day, meaning that I'm eating only once a day, mostly around the nighttime. I'm doing ketogenic diet. I'm not eating carbohydrates, basically the food that tastes good. Also, I'm really looking at the spices that I'm putting on my food. So basically my whole approach around it is that I am about to cut out all the pleasures and would say even most importantly the bullshit. Cut out all the distraction and cut out all the thing that is not necessary inside my life. So basically this is my approach. This is minimalism. This is the essentialism, if you will so, and this is basically my monk mode lifestyle. And so why I'm saying that is because throughout this journey I've been blessed to comprehend many things, which I would like to frame here in a few ideas for you. And so basically perhaps the most important thing that I've been blessed to comprehend is that the thing that is driving us, the thing that is eventually making us, is our desires, brothers. What we want. So suppose that you are just simply having a day, and the more desires you have, the more miserable you are. What do I mean by that? Suppose that today I just simply wake up and I just want to get a haircut, work on my business, I want to read a book, I want to meditate, I want to go shopping, I want to meet new people. That will not be working out, brother. You will not have the time, and even more importantly, the attention and the capacity to do that, because you're a human being. And that's a problem with us. We are just simply rushing, and we are just simply wanting to do too much at once. Because again, we just simply do not have our self-understanding and our discipline in order to just simply pick the shit that we want to do and just to stick with it. And to think on a long enough time horizon. So to think, if I'm choosing this life path on a long enough time horizon, I will live the life what I can flourish the most. Instead of that, we just simply want to become a millionaire or a billionaire in a few weeks, in a few months. We just want to prosper with our craft in a few weeks. Just start learning the piano and expect that we will become this great players. No, bro. No, brother. It doesn't work like that. And so basically I've been proceeding forward with this idea. And so what I got to, what I found in myself, because this is my journey and this is my approach. So basically, you might not know this about me either, but the last few years, the last year and the year before that, I've been reading a book a week. So I've been reading a shit ton, like very much. Like I've been reading like mostly 2 hours at least a day, and also writing like 2-3 hours a day reading and writing. And so now I just simply got to the place where I would like to experiment shit for myself, and really to understand and get to the realization of my own findings, basically my own experimentations. And so what I got to is that we are the ones who are creating everything for ourselves. And I'm not meaning this in a nonsense boohoo way of, yeah, let's just think about something and, I'm imagining a skyscraper and that will be like there in a few minutes. No. I'm thinking about how our mind works is that we are just simply coming up with all of these ideas and with all these potential future scenarios. What do I mean by that? Suppose that you are just simply having a miserable day. And now that you are having a miserable day, you're just simply looking outside of yourself for all these solutions. Suppose that you're not feeling happy and you're just simply walking by and seeing a couple. And you're just thinking, oh bro, if I would have a girlfriend, then I'd be so happy. A car, a Lamborghini, is pulling next to you. Oh brother, if I would have that car, I'd be so happy. You're looking at a nice apartment. Oh brother, if I would have that apartment, I'd be so happy. And this is the freaking problem. We just simply have the tendency to look out ourselves and just eventually put all the power outside of ourselves. To put all the source of us outside of ourselves. And this is perhaps the biggest problem and would say the greatest misunderstanding of our society at this very moment. We are just simply scrolling through social media and seeing all these models and watching all these models and thinking that, hey bro, like those, their lives are just so happy. If I would have the 6 abs, or I would have that great beach body or that millionaire lifestyle, then I'd be so happy. There's a truth behind that. Obviously, life is easier if you've got $1 million. Obviously. But the point is, your problems will not be solved. Even more so, what are considered as your problems is you, brother. And this is the thing. This is the thing that I'm realizing. That every single thing is me. How I'm creating my life is me. If I'm having miserable freaking days, it is me. I just got the tendency to just simply go through freaking miserable days and just simply push my body, and torture myself some days. I just got the tendency to do that. And I'm looking outside of me, like, oh bro, it would be just so great to go to vacation and just chill. No, brother. It is you. It is you. That's your core. If you are unhappy, that's you. If you are happy, that's you. And stop looking for all of the external circumstances in order for you to get to that place. Stop putting the power outside of you and get it back, because you've got it. And this is why I advertise working out with such a great enthusiasm. Because you can simply battle with your mind. And you can just simply say to your mind to fuck off. Because what is happening? Many times when you're working out, you just simply do not have the mood for that. Your mind is just chattering to you that, hey bro, I just simply do not want to do that, but your body is not strong enough. And when you're just simply going against that, you would just simply understand that your mind is just so too busy. And this is what is happening with us, brothers and sisters. So basically this is one of the most important foundings that I've been blessed to comprehend, is that we are the creators. And these are the desires that are eventually making our lives. The more we want, the more miserable we are. And this is the saying, and this is what does it mean, what Buddha meant. This is what most of the religions got to, basically. This is what most of the religions are all about. The more you want, the more miserable you are. The more you think that you're supposed to be having, the more miserable you are. So brothers and sisters, discipline and deeper understanding of yourself and the truth, what is happening with you and inside your mind and inside your body, because that's the place where everything is all created, as I told it in the video yesterday too. Your gut feeling will come from how your health is, how you're eating, how you're sleeping, how you're working out, how you're meditating. Your feelings will come from your gut feeling, and your thoughts will come from your feelings, and your actions will come from your thoughts. So this will decide what kind of a human being are you. Health, nutrition, discipline, and these are the core values, brother, if you really want to do something that is long lasting. And again, love and peace.